Family, hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. It is Move Mountains Monday, and I am just so excited for the rest of the day. We have a lot planned, a lot going on. So join in on the conversation, ask any questions that you may have about Cotton Branch. We would love to answer them for you. So right now, we are going to be talking about animal welfare and animal rights. So Cotton Branch is what you would call a conscious nonprofit that not only just looks at the animals, but looks at the kind of the totality of everything. So, for instance, we do promote a plant-based vegan lifestyle, and we can kind of go into what that means. Like, what does that entail? So, we're going to go into it, but let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Megan. Sorry about that. So hopefully you guys can hear me now. So what we do is we're not only, of course, looking out for the animals that are in our care or the animals that we actually rescue. We actually look at the animals that are not in our care, the animals that may be at some place where the intentions are not great, like the food system, like factory farms, like people who, just don't really care about their life. And so we always have these events like Thanksgiving, which is right around November, and we have a plant-based vegan food, and we celebrate life, we celebrate love, we celebrate the animals that we've rescued, and also shine a light on some of these animals that are trapped in the food system. And there's a video that I do want to show you guys. It's called The Forgotten Ones. And it's about those particular animals, the ones that are trapped, that we can't save them. And we are only one sanctuary out of many. And a lot of sanctuary directors will definitely tell you we're not going to be able to save them all, but what can we do to encourage others to look at these animals just like you would look at your dog or your cat or something like that. So this video is called The Forgotten Ones. Imagine life confined in small, dirty cages with no room to move. A life of being constantly impregnated and watching your babies taken away time after time. These are the forgotten ones, forced to die in confinement after enduring a life of cruelty. Imagine castration, your tail being cut off, your teeth being cut out, all with no anesthesia. Imagine floodwaters rising and wildfires raging while you are trapped in crates, cages, in dark rooms awaiting death. This is the grim reality of farm animals raised for the food industry. Imagine going to a home where you receive love and care until you grow too large, being abandoned in a cage with a cold floor and awaiting your death, being dropped off on a strange country road with no shelter. This is the life of many potbelly pigs who fall through the cracks, because many farm sanctuaries don't consider them farm animals, and companion rescues don't consider them companion animals. Imagine fighting for what little shelter you have, fighting for what little food there is available, sleeping in the cold, deep mud, having babies as soon as you're able to reproduce, and then having them again and again, watching many die due to malnourishment and overcrowding. This is life in a hoarding property. Now imagine the joy when you feel grass under your feet for the first time, a healthy meal, and a warm and roomy barn. Imagine feeling love for the first time. Imagine having room to run and play, shelters with plenty of space, and warm straw, never fighting for food again. And finally, a new family to call your own. This is why we exist, bringing new life to the abused, the neglected, and the forgotten ones. We will never stop fighting for them. Will you join us? So I know that video is pretty heavy. It was meant to be. We wanted you guys to really see what they go through, what your typical pig goes through, whether they are a farm pig raised for food or a potbelly pig raised as a companion. A lot of them go through abandonment. A lot of them go through torture and so many terrible things that we would never want to happen to us as humans. And so what can we do as humans to help these animals? And so there's something that we always want to tell people, and it's basically go plant-based. Now, when we say plant-based, people are like, oh, I'm just going to be eating a salad. Not true. Not true. There is so many things out there now. I know that there's probably some long-time plant-based eaters watching that, back in the early 2000s or even the 90s, like, there was nothing for vegans or anyone who's following that plant-based diet to eat. But now, there's just so many options. So I'm going to throw something up real quick. TryVeg.com. So this is a project of Compassion Over Killing as well as the Humane League, and it is a wonderful resource to eat great, eat healthy, and also also realize that you're not eating someone, So that's what this whole segment was about, and trying to tell everyone, what, we are a vegan organization. We do believe in compassionate choices, and we encourage that through our events. We encourage it through our social media and elsewhere. So if you're kind of wondering, where do I start? You can go to tryveg.com, or you can send us a message. Send us a message on Facebook. We'll be more than happy to get you in contact with we would call like a mentor. We know a lot of people in different organizations and different people that can actually kind of walk you through, go grocery shopping and, you know, what to eat, what to buy. And it doesn't have to break the bank either. So send us a message if you're really interested in going plant-based, because we can't save them all. This is another way to push the needle over into the animal's favor. And that's by going vegan or plant-based. So before I conclude this segment of the day, there will be a live auction tonight at 6 p.m. It's called Move Mountains Live Auction. So basically what it is we're going to be live here, and you can bid on a specific item that is very special. Y'all are going to love it. And all you'll need to do is just show up in the room just like here and comment with your bid. And so it'll be like a starting bid of wherever we started at. And then we'll just follow the chat, and we'll have a time limit on it. And whoever wins, we will add the shipping at the end of it. It's going to be really good fun. So it's basically just like kind of like our auction group, but it's live. So, and we love doing it at events. It's great fun. So we hope you guys definitely check it out. We're going to take a break, but we will be back in a little bit talking about some different things. And we hope y'all join us. So y'all have a great, wonderful rest of your afternoon. We will talk soon. All right? Bye.